everybody, Iceman50 here. As you can see, I've got this it's kind of interesting. It's a hair dryer and a brush in one. Of course, Hecho in China. So my next door neighbor brought this over because it just stopped. So I did try it earlier. When you turn the knob here, it selects between a couple of different modes, right? Off, low, middle, and high. Now when she brought this to me, she's got really long hair, so this was all plugged up, but then there was a couple of pieces of hair that I was pulling out of here. I have a feeling that this thing is jammed up with hair or something, because it won't spin and won't do anything. It does light up, but yeah, so as you can see, there's really no screws on it. I already kind of had a crack at it here. There's some tabs on either side. It does seem like there's also tabs up here, like it can come apart like this way. So I was already kind of trying to pry here on the end. You know, you gotta assume that at least this ring and stuff has to come off, because there's two pieces of the case here. I could also try, you know, popping this off. I don't know. All I know is that if I can't fix it, we'll perform an autopsy on it, and we'll find out why it died. Do my best to take it apart without destroying it. I mean, it's already junk at this point. So let's see if we can get in here and figure this thing out. Okay, so I assumed that was the case because it fits onto this slider. Now we should be able to, and of course, yeah, so okay, so you can see that there's that ring comes off. This rear piece here, I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit, but then it's hiding, you know, two more screws down on the bottom of this thing. They hit the screws pretty well. I kind of hate when they hide the screws, because it just means some extra work. Recently I've been watching, I don't know if anybody knows him, but Ben Heckendorn. He used to have a show on Element 14 TV or whatever called The Ben Heck Show. Now he's got, I guess he's done with that. And he just, you know, does his stuff at home. It's called Ben Heck's Hacks on YouTube. Yeah, and see, this is this 360 end. It's actually kind of a cool idea. I'm already seeing hair inside. Long hair. Oh boy. I knew it. There's some, like I said, she's got super long hair. And I had a feeling it was probably got all sucked in there. Okay, so let's, what else we got going on here? We got one screw holding down the center core. Okay. Holds this piece in there. Okay. And there's some clips down here. Let's see. Okay. So this is the LED board. This is the little control module. Oh, there's even little screws holding down the little LED board. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that hum in here. I'm at work right now. Got this huge transformer. Can you see here? This huge transformer in my room here. It just sits there and goes. I'm pretty used to it. I've been over here for 6 years now in this office, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But I'm sure if you listen on a couple of my videos, you can hear it in the background. Anyways, I was talking about Ben Heck. He likes a lot of the same stuff I do. In fact, we're the same age as far as I know. He said he was born in '75, so was I. But it's kind of funny. We're like into the same kind of things: 3D printing, electronics, all that kind of stuff. He makes some really cool stuff. So I've been watching him a lot lately. He's got some really cool projects, like you know, he does a lot of like making portable game systems from stuff that wasn't meant to be portable, which is pretty cool. So let's release the Kraken. Oh, look at that. Just a little crappy DC motor in there with a little turbine. Okay. Frightening. I don't want to bend that too much, it'll break off the heater. Huh. Interesting. So let's get all the way sketchy. And got that plugged in to there. And my God, man. So we got LEDs. Woohoo! Not a goddamn thing. Okay. So, what's going on here? Well, I guess I could check to see that there's voltage here. So, the first thing we can do is grab our meter. I'm sure this was pretty cheap. I actually don't have much hope for it. It's got some little cheap DC motor blower in here, and there's a few things going on here. I think this is probably the control unit for this thing. So this is pretty sketchy. Let's plug this in. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff at work. So we got 120 volts there. Which, I mean, I figured it's being powered up and stuff, but you know, you never know. So let's look at this thing. Red and black. Huh. Red and black are your 120. And they come over to, yeah, so they got it paralleled. They're coming off the 120 and they're going to the one side of the heater and the other side of the heater. Let's see here. So this, oh, okay, so it comes from here. Yeah, you can see one's red and one's orange. So the red and black, great color choice for AC, I know, right? Comes into here, and then this switch apparently is doing some stuff. So this would be in. Man, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. It's like hair and fuzzies over everything. What is that? Is that burned up? Yeah. Let's take a look here. Magnifying glass. It's me, Bird. I don't know what that is. It's either... Is it water? Shorted? What is that? Oh, it's like sticky pocket lint. Probably like hairspray and lint. Or dust. Oh, what does this say? XN 14C 16 amp 125 volts. So yeah, I mean, we know there's obviously, so they're doing some kind of AC switching. I mean, they're using a switch here to switch the AC. So there's two neutrals and one hot. So it's coming in here. What do you bet these are? What do you bet these are diodes? They're doing half-wave rectification right here on this little board. Yeah. What does that say? Fen, low. So there's one that says low, and then one that says. What does it say? AC in? Yeah. AC neutral and AC line, ACL, and black goes back. Yeah. So this is the hot, This is the neutral. They got a they got a little bridge rectifier going on here, and we got some, I don't know, 300k ohm resistors, 304s. Interesting. So is this coming back? These coming back from the switch? Yeah. So this switch must also control the motor. Man, it's got, we could open it up. Let's take a look here. I don't know. This isn't looking too good. Because I was just hoping something would have been jammed, like around the blower shaft or something, you know, some hair stuck in there, something like that. That's what I was hoping for. Man. Huh. We'll find it wherever. Oh, here it is. We'll find it. So this was just stuck on top to give it that pink look. Now this thing should come apart, I think. We got melted plastic tab pins, which means I'd have to break those to get in, and I don't really know if I want to do that. I mean, if we're going to do a full autopsy, sure, but interesting. Well, you know, we could check and see if the motor works and all that, but I have a feeling it's this is switch. Make sure you're not plugged in while you're playing with the AC. See, give me the 4 lights. I'm assuming, yeah, that's off. So this is like a 4-position switch. So that one, you see that? It's like you move it one switch and all 4 lights are on. When I know that's not correct, because when you look at the, I think it's on the body of this thing. Yeah. Off, low, middle, high. So if that's off and we turn it up 1, that should be low. All the LEDs are on. Turn it up another notch. Oh, what the? Okay, so I guess high, medium, low. No, that's weird. See, you would think that the lights would go in succession, and they're not. Yeah, something is definitely up here. What? I don't know. Very interesting, Mr. Bond. So, I wish I had more light over here. I've got it over here. That's why I have 2 workbenches to do different things. Okay. What I'm really interested in is this diode over here on the left. Alright, well, we just had a fire alarm test, not fire alarm test, it's the weekly 10 o'clock testing of the tornado drills, or whatever. And here at Fermilab, it's the site-wide emergency system, so I had to pause it, which is weird. My camera also turned off, which is weird. I was down to 20%, but it shouldn't mean anything. It's kind of odd. Anyway, so already checked. Yeah, this is neutral line. I don't know what fan means. And low. Fan enable. And low. I don't know, but each one of these is supposed to, man, this is a little cheap circuit board for sure. That's so weird that there just ain't much to it. I feel like, I mean, could this be an AC motor? I mean, it's not AC, but I mean, it's definitely DC, but it's that's so weird. I'm wishing I could see something on here. Got some flyback diodes. Oh, well, that's interesting. You probably can't see anything. There are 4 diodes on this board at the back of the motor too. It's weird. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it here. I mean, it's super simple. There should just be, yeah, you know, it's like an in and then 1, 2, 3, right? And it's how many? Off, 1, 2, 3. So I'm guessing that, how do these, where does this go? This one. One of these goes to the heater. And this goes to, like I said, low and something else. Okay. Where's that purple one going to? Yeah, so it's just contacting it at a different point, and then white. I don't know, it's kind of a shame. Let's journey 20,000 leagues under the sea. Let's see here. So weird. Maybe we can come out the switch, see what we get. Turn on beep. Nothing. Over the switch. Now the purple one is, see, before it was the white. Here, see that? White, nothing, red, and they're shorted. Move this over one position, and now it's just purple. What happens if we move? Oh. Okay. One more. Nothing, nothing. White. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. So maybe that's off. And then, because I think this is how it was. On. This is low, medium. See, that to me right there, that's kind of weird. So you would think that it would be, you know, in and then like low, medium, high, or something, you know, off, low, medium, high. But like, why on the red one? The red one goes up to the heater or whatever here. Yeah. I wonder what this PTC is. The fuse is still good. Let's look at this bimetal contact. Thermal switch, right? Okay. Small drill bit here. That'll do. Oh, you can see my recording hard case setup. I did a video on this a while ago, just making a hard case for all my video camera stuff. Okay. Ever so gently. Yeah. That's what happens when you can't see. Gotta love that Chinese plastic smell. try and put your bits back. Okay. So now, yes, it's me, Bane. Love Bane. It's hilarious. This is where you need like 6 fingers on one hand. Oh, I think we're about ready to pop the top here. So there's not really much. It's all really so I feel like those balls push on. Yeah, see, so there's these little detents, and I think they sit in here. Oh, well, I think this is about as far as I want to take it. I mean, there's not really much going on here. What am I going to do? You know, reinvent the switch? You know, mess with this little circuit board? I suppose I could, but, you know, this is what happens to some of this stuff. You know, it's such China crap that you can't really do much with it. I would not buy another one like this. This is a very weird design. It's super cheap. It's kind of sketch. It's probably not even UL listed. Pro tip: I used to work at UL. C mark. Yeah, there's no UL mark on here, and even if there was, it'd be fake anyways, probably. So my recommendation is to not have a fire starter like this in your house. I mean, this is, I don't know, this is pretty sketchy. I mean, it's got some, you know, safety measures on here, which is good, but this thing is just, I don't know, I would not. Yeah, I could use this for my fan foam airplane. It's a little ducted fan. Actually, other than that, there's not really anything exciting about this thing. So, except for the rotating cord assembly interface, that's actually kind of cool. But other, it's either going to be a repair or an autopsy. Man, why does my camera keep resetting? That's weird. Anyways, have a good one, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.